Whitmer from Fairfield. And my question is, in your time in the House and now in the Senate, do you see any pathways or avenues to lead this fractured Congress to comedy or resolution to do the work that it has to do for the people of this country and elsewhere?
Yeah, probably the most important question today. There are moments where I feel encouraged, and there are twice as many moments when I feel discouraged about it. I've spent a lot of time thinking about this issue. When I was in the House of Representatives, I ran a group called the Center Aisle Caucus, and the Center Aisle Caucus was a group of sort of pragmatic Republicans and Democrats who got together pretty much once a month to sit down and try to create some friendships and to find some common ground. And we had a rule that if you wanted to join our group and you were a Republican, you had to bring a Democrat with you. And if you were a Democrat and you wanted to join our group, you had to bring a Republican with you. So we didn't have a lot of members of our group. and that's actually not true. By the time we were done, we had about 40 members or so. But we were, we were an insurgent movement. I mean, we were fighting a tide that was sort of irresistible, and it hasn't abated. I think that the Republicans in the Senate and the House believe that the country voted for split government and that it's their obligation to put up resistance. And I think that in a lot of ways, Democrats have not come to the table as proactively as we should. I would like to see the president be more forceful in trying to broker a compromise on this grand bargain that he talks about. Let me just say 3 quick things about why this happens, because I don't believe that it's just it's really grumpy, mean people, right? I think that it's a system that encourages bad behavior, right? It's a campaign finance system that encourages bad behavior because the way that you raise money is by saying something mean about the other side, not by saying something good about yourself. I will be totally honest with you. When I send out a fundraising email that says the Republicans did something wrong, it raises 3 times as much money as when I send out a fundraising email that says I did something right. And so it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy. Second, in the House of Representatives, there's no swing districts any longer. This district and my old district in Northwest Connecticut are 2 of the probably 70 of 430-something districts that have basically even numbers Republicans and Democrats. And so in 80% of the districts, you have only Republicans or only Democrats to worry about. So you have no motivation to reach out across the aisle, because if you do, you're going to get attacked from your left or your right. And then third, the media just covers this stuff as sport and a soap opera now. And it's both the media doing the wrong thing, but then politicians following the media along, right? When the media covers only the outrageous things that happen, then you know what? More people do and say outrageous things because that gets them on TV. And so the first 2 can be cured. You can pass campaign finance reform, and you can change the way districts are drawn in the House of Representatives. You can't, from a legislative standpoint, stop the media from covering politics the way that they do, but we can certainly show some more self-restraint and not feed their need for